Hello, good morning, everyone. So today, this is a video about the interview experience, which is going in the current market. Like for an example, the big IT companies like Accenture, Infosys, Wipro, HCL, Deloitte India, Coforge. So recently, I have been interviewed with some of the companies for the SAP BW HANA or SAP BW for HANA roles. So, so I'm considering the experience in between 4 years to 10 years. So those who are having what type of questions they are going to face as per the company currently what they are asking. So these are all the real time experience. So from there, I have just drafted step by step, like how they source your profile when you are uploading on naukri.com till the date when they are releasing you the offer letter. So here in this Accenture, if I'm talking about, then suppose you have uploaded your resume or CV on naukri.com. So just make sure it is updated one, okay? And you are be very sure with your notice period, because if will not define, then most of the companies will not go for 60 or 90 days of notice period. So you have to be update the details correctly on that portal. Then what the things will, suppose Accenture is having an requirement for an example SAP BW application lead or SAP BW HANA consultant. So they will give this to the multiple consultancies like who are working for the Accenture. So they have an contract. So then they will share the details that just please source us the candidate. We want 4 or 5 candidates for a particular position, and then according to that they will interview, and if in case somebody got selected, then they will release the offer letter. So this is the like you can say MOU has been drafted between the Accenture and the several consultancies like they are working for. So once a requirement is received by the consultancy, then that consultancy will call you and then they will ask you that are you looking for any job change? We have these type of requirement. Accenture is the client and location is like pan India, or if it is hiring for this specific location. So they are going to ask you, and that is just an initial screening, like what will be your notice period, what is your current salary, what is your expected salary, and in general they are also asking like how many implementations you have done. So this is just an initial screening. It is just about that you are interested to a particular work in this company for this specific job role. So now what they will do, now the consultancy will take your PAN number details, okay, and then they will update that on the particular Accenture profile. So they will be what is the need of the PAN number here is so that there is no any duplicacy, because PAN number is the unique one. So if you have already applied for one of the role and you are wanted to apply for a different role, then what will happen? The PAN number will be the same, so you cannot apply for the second role. So now let's quickly move on to the things like how they are. What are the steps? So they will update on the Accenture portal, and you will receive a notification or a mail from the Accenture that following consultancy is applying on your behalf, and these are the details. So they will share you the like credentials where you have to go and upload the details like your past employers, your qualifications, your Aadhaar card, everything that you have to update before the interview only. So once you have done, then there will be you will receive a invite and a call from the Accenture that we are scheduling your interview. And the best part is that whenever they are going to call you, they will give you almost 4, 5, 6 days of buffer that on the following day your interview has to be done. So now, if that is done, then you will receive an invite that your first round. interview has been scheduled with the Accenture. So basically, in the first round, there is a possibility like two, three panels will be joining that first round, and the questions will be that will be the first of all that it is scheduled for half an hour or like 1 hour, depend on the specific requirement. So, but generally for 4 to 10 year of experience, they are giving either 30 minutes or 1 hour, and the interview mostly goes for like 40 to 45 minutes maximum, if in case you got selected. So they will start with the first round. So the questions will be that is something related to the introduction. So they will ask you about can you brief about yourself, starting from which are the tools that you have worked on, plus what are your educational qualification. Then in that introduction, you have to also include what are the key responsibilities areas that you are handling in your current company. So once you will complete, it is already going to take around 2 3 minutes. Now they will ask the scenario based question, like for what skill set they are looking for, what they are expecting from the candidate. So I will tell you like this was for an SAP BW HANA consultant, which includes the native HANA, BW4HANA, plus SAP BW ABAP. So there were a mix of questions from every topic, but mostly if I can differentiate, then the topics were native HANA, then our BW modeling, and then some question related to the BEX queries, and then the finally the reporting. So then they started with the you can say like what are the non-SAP data sources you have worked on, and how will you manage the integration to SAP BW for HANA. So they were first not interested in the SAP data sources. They were asking about which are the non-SAP data sources I have worked on. So for an example, Clarigen is there, Roar is there, and plus if you also worked on any SAP data source like SuccessFactor, so that also you can tell if because I was having the experience on a success factor, so I told them that I've also worked on the non-SAP plus as well on the success factor data sources also. So they will ask you like how will you connect that particular non-SAP data source to your BW for HANA? What will be the architecture? How the data flow will, what will be the data flow, and like what is the refresh frequency, like once in a day, half an hour, regularly. So all these questions they are going to ask, plus they will ask on like how will you connect this to your finance, because finance module is like it is linked with the sales also, it is linked with the material management also everywhere. So they will ask you like if the non-SAP data sources were there, then like if it is having any financial related KPIs, then how you have handled. Then apart from this, now they will ask you what are the standard extractors that you have worked on. Then they will ask you about the generic extractors, and plus if you have created any generic extractor using function module or without the function module, then how you manage the delta. Uh, in the delta also they will going to ask you what is the role of safety intervals, such as what will be the upper limit, lower limit, and all. Then they will ask you that do you have any experience of enhancement of data extractor using BADI? So that also they will check. Then they will are going to ask on the ABAP CDS views that you have worked on. What is the use? How to like how will you create the data flow? What are the annotations used in the ABAP CDS views, so that you have to tell them. Then they will ask you, did you work on the native HANA? Then they will ask the questions on calculation view, and what they will do, they will give you some scenarios like this. These are the tables which are having the data specific to countries. So how many calculation view we will create, and then what will be the final calculation view, and in that they will going to ask you like union, operation, join, rank, all this, what are the different nodes available, and how you are going to use them when you have to achieve this. Then now once they are satisfied with the you can say native HANA plus the extractor plus the ECC part, so now they have shifted to the BW modeling. So as they are dealing with the BW for HANA, so the questions were basically related to the ADSO, how it handles the different delta mechanism. For an example, this is ABR, AIE, and how you are going to manage that. What type of ADSOs are there? What is the use of data mart ADSOs and all? Plus, can you do the reporting on ADSO or not? So when they thought that okay, we are done with the ADSO part. Then they asked me some question related to the BEX queries, like you have created RKF, CKF, and then I said yes. Then they go on like tell me as a scenario when you have used this cell definition, and how many structures can you create in your BEX query. So then they have given some scenarios like this is the scenario, and you have to build the report. Then whether you will do the changes in the BEX query or whether you will create multiple ADSOs at the bottom level. So that scenarios they have asked. Then they will know like what are the reporting tools you have used, such as I was using the uh, you can say Power BI and the Webby plus Tableau knowledge also I was having. So they were more interested in just wanted to know whether you have worked on the Power BI or SAC or not, and what is how that integration is happening with this BW for HANA. You are giving them the BEX query or you are giving them the calculation view. So this architecture they will get to know. And this interview will go around for around 40 to 45 minutes. And if it will complete, then definitely at the last, he will say that, okay, I will share my feedback with the HR and hope you will receive a call from them. Now, once this first round of interview has been done, then you will be getting a call from the HR that now there is one techno managerial round. So that is generally called the second round. And in this techno manager, already as you have cleared this first round, that is totally technical. So in this, there will be one manager, like project manager level person will be there. And plus, so basically what he will do, the same thing. First, he will tell me tell you to introduce yourself, then what are the projects you have worked on, what are the current projects that you are doing in your current company, which are the modules you have worked on, like FI, ST, MM, and different other modules are there. Then he will ask some few scenario based questions like how will you link this data that is coming from different modules. So have you worked on any hybrid? So these questions he will ask, and once he will okay with that, now yeah, he is now a culturally fit person. So he will go for the leadership questions like have you any experience with managing team, and if there is any some conflict in your team, then how you are going to manage that. Plus any complex situations that you've handled in the past. So basically, just he wanted to see like which type of person you are, what is your patience level, what is your thought process, how good you are in handling the team if in case a team has been provided. So once all this has been done, this will take around I think 30 minutes. That this is the maximum time. Otherwise, it is completed in just around 15 to 20 minutes only. Mine was gone for around 36 minutes because we are having some discussions related to the team and all. So I was telling them a story. Then he will ask some questions like, are you open to learn the new skill set while on the job? And are you open to, are you wanted to work on the weekend also if it is required? So these questions they will generally ask to know like how much you are passionate about your job and whether this person can be a problem or it can be an advantage in the future. So if you have cleared this round, then what will happen? HR will send you to share documents such as salary slip, offer letter of the current company, and then once you will share that, then they will prepare a salary according to that, and then first they will discuss with you that I am offering you this much salary, and if you are okay with that, then on the same day they will release the offer letter. So by releasing the offer letter means they will give you the workday credentials, and once you will log into there, then you have to accept the offer letter. You have to do e-sign and then you have to submit. And all this like once this second round has been done, then this will be done in a very quick days. For me, it was around 4 to 5 days. Then finally they will release you the offer letter that congratulations on your job offer from Accenture. So this is the mail, and in that mail you will be having the workday link where you can go and There, you can download the offer letter and plus other details like cover letter, compensation, what they have shared with you, so that you have to accept within 2-3 working days. So, so I was like interviewed for the manager role in this Accenture, and I have successfully cracked all the rounds, and hopefully soon I will be with the Accenture. Uh, Now there are other interviews also I have given. So there are few big companies, but I will go one by one. So next I will be like creating this video for the Wipro interview. I will tell you all about the like what are the first round, second round, and what basically the questions they are going to expect on the basis of experience. So that I am going to cover. Okay, yep. Thank you, everyone.